Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian, and Haitian. Better give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Agua who are listening and learning. The few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah, coming at you another lesson in truth, fact, faith, and edification. Another daily edification. Lord's willing is be edifying. And this truth is our welfare benefits. This truth is our welfare benefits. Jake is forsaking the Lord. The Lord said he got his hand stretched out all the day long to you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, but you are forsaking the Lord, okay? The fountain of living waters. So this truth is our welfare benefits, man, okay? This is our substance. Yahweh Bashmi Yahweh Shah. Yahweh is the most high name, not Jehovah, not Yahweh, okay? Not God. It's Yahweh. His son name is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus, not Jesus Christos. It's Yahweh Shah. Okay? Those names, how we must be saved, man. Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah? That's our welfare benefits. This is 1 Kings chapter 3 and verse 1. And Solomon made affinity with Pharaoh, king of Egypt. It's an affinity, meaning he became a son-in-law to Pharaoh, and took Pharaoh's daughter and brought her into the city of David until he had made an end of building his own house and the house of the Lord Yahweh in the wall of Jerusalem round about. Only the people sanctified, only the people sacrificed in high places, because there was no house built unto the name of the Lord Yahweh until those days. And Solomon loved the Lord, walking in the statue of David his father. Only he sacrificed and burnt incense in high places. And the king went to Gibeon to sacrifice there, for that was the great high place. 1,000 burnt offerings did Solomon offer upon the altar. In Gibeon the Lord Yahweh appeared to Solomon in a dream by night. And God said, ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon said, thou hast showed unto thy servant David, my father, great mercy, according as he walked before thee in truth and in righteousness and in uprightness of heart with thee. And thou shalt keep for him this great kindness, that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne as it is this day. And now, O Yahweh, my power, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David, my father. And I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or come in. Okay? It's Shalom, sister Yahweh Shema Shah Barakatah. And thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans are a great people. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people. Solomon asked the Lord, the Most High came to Solomon in a dream. Solomon asked the Lord asked Solomon, what shall I give thee? What does thou ask for? Solomon said, give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? And the speech pleased the Lord that Solomon had asked this thing. And God said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself long life, neither have asked riches for thyself, nor has asked the life of thy enemies, but has asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment. Behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, I have given thee a wise and understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee. And I have also given thee that which thou hast not asked, both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days. And if thou wilt walk in my ways and keep my statute and my commandments, as thy father David did walk, then will I lengthen thy days. And Solomon awoke, and behold, it was a dream. And he came to Jerusalem and stood before the ark of the covenant of the Lord Yahweh, and offered up burnt offerings and offered peace offerings, and made a feast to all his servants. Now, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shah Barakatah. Solomon didn't ask the Lord for long life, okay, or strength, or riches. He asked him for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, okay. The Lord said we must obtain wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Why? Because wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of that time, Jacob's trouble, when all hell breaking loose, right? This truth is our welfare benefits, man, not government assistance, man. Not getting Section 8 and habitat housing and hood and social security disability and not SNAP benefits, man. This truth is our welfare benefits, man. Okay? Now, reading that to show you that Solomon asked the Lord for wisdom. What do we supposed to ask the Lord for? Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. Okay, what did David say in Psalm 51:11, man? Take not away from me that understanding, wisdom, and knowledge, man. Okay, we supposed to be looking for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man, and to increase our strength for Jacob's trouble, man. Because things gonna get bad out here, and we need the strength of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Now, this is Job 32:8, and it reads, "But there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding." Okay, this is about getting understanding, man. Why? Because the time's finna get bad. These devils finna come down with great wrath. Okay, martial law, concentration camp, race riots, famine, pestilence. These things are finna come down, man. They're gonna push the RD microchip, making it mandatory, and then World War III coming, man. Okay, and if you don't have on the whole armor of the Lord, you will be destroyed, man. A famine of the word is coming. This truth ain't gonna be out here too much more longer, man. We ain't gonna be in the highways and byways. We ain't gonna be on the unicorn, as the Bible say, which is the internet. This truth is gonna be gone, man. So we must get it right now, man. Obtaining mercy from Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Through what? His wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man, to get salvation. This is let's start with, let me get Ecclesiastes 12:1. Because I got a whole plethora of scripture to get out. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Jacob Trump ain't here yet, man. So get the wisdom, not to understand it now. Okay? It say, remember now the creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay? While the sun or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Because when them missiles, when them intercontinental ballistic missiles start to hit, the clouds gonna be darkened out, the sun gonna be blocked off, the moon and the stars, and it's gonna be dark, man. Okay? It's gonna be dark. This is Isaiah 34:16. And it reads, seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail. What? The prophecies, man. Now, one of these prophecies will fail, man. Okay? All things are coming to pass, man. When you read Matthew 24th chapter, the Lord said, do what? Speak in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, man. It said, no one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. There's no other book on planet Earth that you can compare to this Bible, man. No other book on this planet has the prophecies of World War III, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, famines and pestilence and race riots and concentration camps. All these things is prophecy, man, and they are only contained in the King James 1611 Bible. Seek ye out the book of the Lord Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded. Commanded what? To go out to the highways and byways and teach his word, man. Okay? And redeem and help seal up the elect, man. And his spirit, it had gathered them. Gathered who? The lost sheep, man, that was scattered abroad. Okay? This is Matthew chapter 5 and verse 6. It reads, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah. Matthew 5 and 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. So we're looking for what? It's wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. The Lord say, blessed are they which do hunger. For what? The truth. And thirst after righteousness, man. For they shall be filled. John 8 and 32 say, what? You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. This is Matthew 7 and verse 7. It reads, ask, and it shall be given you. Ask for what? Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. Ask, and it shall be given you. That's why I read, that's why I started with 1 Kings 3, man. Because Solomon asked the Lord for wisdom, man, for understanding to judge his righteous people, to judge his so great people, right? Ask, Matthew 7 and 7. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be open unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be open. What shall be open? The door, man, to the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of salvation, man, to the kingdom. Okay? It's simple, man. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me. Okay? The Lord say, behold, I stand at the door and knock. This is the words of Yahushua, man. It's in the red. If any man hear my voice, what did the Lord say in John 10? Let's read that. John 10 and 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shah Brakatah. Shalom, brother. So, back in Revelation 3 and 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him, and he with me. Okay? Back in Matthew 7. Read again. Ask, and it shall, Matthew 7 and 7. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be open unto you, the door. For everyone that asketh, receiveth, and he that seeketh, findeth, and to him that knocketh, it shall be open, man. Okay? Read this again. Matthew 5 and 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Let's get this. Proverbs chapter 8 and 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Riches and honor are with me. Then the Lord say, Solomon asked him for understanding. And he added to Solomon what? Riches and honor, man. Go back and read it. Riches and honor are with me, yeah, durable riches and righteousness, man. This is what we're supposed to be setting up to do, man. We supposed to be telling our people, listen, man, we're trying to search the Lord, man. He says, seek him while he may be found, call upon him while he is near. This is Isaiah 55 and 1. It reads, Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come, it say, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye, buy and eat. It say, yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Okay, what? Come get this truth freely, man. As I tell you in Matthew 10, freely you have received the word, freely go teach the word, man. The Lord said this word is free, man. And these bugouts in these churches, these devil demon pastors is not giving you the word for free, man. They charging you for the Lord's word, man. Wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfies not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. What fatness? This truth, man. Okay? Everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters. What waters? The fountain of living waters, man. This truth. And he that have no money, come ye buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. This is Sirach 51 and 25, which is a precept to what I just read. It reads, I opened my mouth and said, buy her for yourselves without money. Okay? This truth, man. Come get this truth without money, man. Okay? This is Revelation 22 and 17. It reads, and the Spirit and the bride say, come, and let him that heareth say, come, and let him that is athirst come, and whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely, man. Freely. And you're supposed to diligently help seal the elect, man. Teaching your brothers and your sisters, man. Okay? Like I tell you in Zechariah 8 and 16, man. Okay? We're supposed to be seeking the Lord now, man. The famine of the word is coming. These devils are going to shut the internet down, man. And then what you gonna do? How you gonna get the truth then, man? If you ain't sealing your mind with this will of knowledge understanding now, you're gonna be destroyed, man. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4 and 13. It reads, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. What doctrine? This one sound doctrine, man. Neglect not the gift that is in thee. For you men of Israel, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indian Haitians, hey, this is a gift, man. Okay? What did the Lord tell Jeremiah, man? He ordained him from the womb, man, to do what? To go out and be a prophet to the nations. What nations? The 12 tribes of Israel, man. Okay? And to proclaim to the Gentile nations their downfall, man. Their destruction. For what? For putting their hands on the apple of the Lord's eye, man. Okay? It say, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy. Meaning what? Predestined, man. Okay? Many are called, but few are chosen. But what did Paul say? Colossians 3 and 12, do the work as you are the elect, man. You put to have the mindset that you are the elect, man. Not boasting, not being proud, but thinking about being part of the elect will keep you diligently doing the work, man. Keep you diligently trying to help seal the elect. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Presbytery meaning the elders. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thou may profit it, that thy profit may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. And that's the whole matter, man. Right? The whole conclusion of the matter is what, man? Fear Yahweh Shah, man, and keep his commandments. And that's gonna move you to do what? Help seal the elect, man. Keeping your hand on the plow, man. That's the job, man. It's a simple task, man. Okay? 2 Timothy 1:7, the Lord said he didn't give you the spirit of fear, right? But a power and a sound mind and love, man. To do what? Go restore your brethren, man. Okay? Only a spiritual man can restore such an one, man. Okay? The natural man can't get it. So the Lord gave you the understanding, this wisdom not understanding, to seek out the ancients, okay, which we have our apostles, man, of great millstone, who are the apostles over all the Israelites on the planet today, man. Whether you can accept it or not, man. Okay. We have the elders, man. We have the apostles, man. Okay, which are our spiritual fathers, man. That has been guiding us in all righteousness, man. Truth. Okay. This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3. It reads, Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy. Who are the they? The elect, that the hopeful elect, that the hopeful elect is trying to seal, man. Well, I'm gonna say it like this: the hopeful elect that the messengers are trying to help seal, man. Okay, the house of David, man. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy. Who are the they, man? The rest of the elect that's being sealed, man. And keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. What time, man? Salvation. Destruction is at hand, man. Salvation for the elect, destruction for the 2/3 of the heathen nations is at hand, man. Okay? Hey, I tell you that in Romans 13, man. Matter of fact, I will read it. Romans 13:11 reads, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time, man, to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. Now it's time to wake out of sleep, man. There's no time for playing games, man. Worrying about what's going on social media, man. Okay? There's so many things going on in the world news, man. We're supposed to be keeping watch, filtering the news through the scriptures, man. And doing what? Being watchmen, help sealing the elect, man. And the only way you can do that is with what? This spiritual food, man. This is spiritual warfare. We have spiritual food, man. This truth from Yahweh Shema Shah is our welfare benefits, man. This is the real snap right here, man. This is the real social security and disability checks right here, man. This truth. This is Psalms 119 and 104. And it reads, through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. The word is a lamp unto my feet and a light upon my path. This truth will not lead you wrong, man. This is Yahweh Shema Shah, man. This is the work of the Lord, man. And the only way you're going to get salvation is being covered by the shadow of the Almighty, man. Otherwise, you're going to be destroyed, man. We supposed to be eating every day, man. Okay? Every day, man. This is what David said. This is Psalms 69 and verse 22. This is what David said, man. This for 2/3 that don't want it, right? It reads, let their table become a snare before them, and that which shall have been for their welfare, let it become a trap, man. Hey, this truth is your welfare, man. Okay? Hey, David say, that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap for them, man. You can't even get the understanding now. Why? Because you have heaped to yourself teachers having itching ears, man. Now you can't get it. You done been so proudly and barking up against the truth, bucking up against it. Now you can't get it, man. Psalm 69 and 22. Let their table become a snare. What table? This truth, man. Let their table become a snare, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. What did King David say in Psalm 23? Let's read that. Just to read the point, man. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He make me to lie down in green pastures, which is the truth. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Right? Yeah, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, which is North America, Babylon the Great, I will fear no evil. The Lord said he gave us a spirit of, he didn't give us a spirit of fear, but a sound mind, power, and a love, right? For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. What's the rod and the staff? The scriptures. It said they comfort us, man. Didn't the Lord, didn't Yahweh say he's going to send us the comforter? Right. Verse 5 say, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. What is the table? This truth, man. This wisdom not to understand it. So going back to Psalm 69, David say, hey, let their table, the truth, your wisdom not to understanding, which is your wisdom in the sight of who? All the 17 heathen nations, man. This is supposed to be your wisdom in the sight of the nations, man. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which shall have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake, man. This wealth, this truth supposed to be your welfare, man. Okay? Now let's get this. This Psalm 68 and 19, it reads, blessed be the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, who daily loadeth us with benefits. Did you hear that? Psalm 68 and 19, man. Blessed be the Lord who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the power of salvation. Salah. This welfare, this wisdom not to understanding, the truth of Yahweh Shema, this is our book, man. This is our book, man. This is our welfare. These are our benefits, man. These scriptures. Through thy precepts, I get understanding. Through these scriptures, we get understanding. Therefore, we hate every false way, man. Every false way, man. Okay? And there's thousands and thousands of them, man. This truth, man. This is our spiritual food, man. And without this, you ain't gonna make it, man, in Jacob's trouble. You would not make it, man. Isaiah 33 and 6 say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. Not gold, not silver, man. Your wisdom and knowledge, man. Not your car with your rims on it, not your bank accounts, not the RFID microchip. None of that, man. Wisdom and knowledge, man. Read one more time. Psalm 68 and 19. It say, bless be the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, who daily loadeth us with benefits. You people chasing SNAP, Section 8, Habitat Housing, HUD, Social Security Disability. Why? Because of this, man. Isaiah 30 and verse 1. It reads, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. So you trusting in the government. You trusting in the benefits of the Idumeans, man. That walk to go down to Egypt, North America, Babylon the Great, and have not asked in my mouth. Because you had to ask the Lord mouth, he would have told you no. Okay, he give us our what? Daily bread, man. To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, okay, Babylon the Great, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. You trust in the system, man. That's why you saying want to trust in the system. What you're gonna lean onto it, and it's gonna pierce your hand, man. As it tell you in Isaiah 36:6, man. And that's what the RVD microchip. Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust and shadow of Egypt your confusion, man. You're gonna be destroyed. Trusting in the government. Going back. Going back, man. Because this is important, man. These are key scriptures, man. Psalm 68:19. Blessed be the Lord who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the power of our salvation, Salah. Psalm 69 and 22. Let that table become a snare. King David say, let that table be a snare, man. They don't want to get the truth. Let it become a snare to them, man. And that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap, man. Okay? Let it become a trap to you, man. This is I'm not gonna get another one. This is Second Timothy 2 and 15. 2 Timothy 2 and 15. It reads, study to show thyself approved unto power, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, man. Study to show thyself approved. Why? Because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. Study to show thyself approved unto power, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, man. Okay? This is let me read this one. Back in Revelation chapter 10. In Revelation 10 and 8. And it reads. As a matter of fact, let me hit this one first. This is Matthew chapter 4 and verse 4. It reads. This is Yahushua. But he answered and said, it is written, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of power. Man should not live by bread alone, man. It said, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of power. Yahushua was quoting the Old Testament right here, man. And it's Deuteronomy 8 and 3. It reads, and he humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger and fed thee with manna, which thou knewest not, neither did thy fathers know, that he may make thee know that man doeth not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Lord Yahweh doeth man live. So Yahweh was quoting Deuteronomy 8 chapter 8 verse 3, man. Okay? We gotta live by the word of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. What did Yahweh Shah say, man, in Psalm 40 and 7? And it's also the same verse in Hebrews 10 and 7. I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me, man. Okay? This is Job 23 and verse 11. It reads, my foot hath held his steps, his way have I kept and not declined. Only the elect is going to do this, man. The elect is going to keep the way, man, and they will not decline from it. Neither have I gone back from the commandments of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food, man. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food, man. A man should not live by bread alone, man, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh by Yahweh Shah, man. Neither have I gone back from the commandments of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food, man. This ain't about literal food, man. This is about spiritual food, man. Okay? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast, man. Okay? This is talking about going from milk to meat, man. Spiritual food, spiritual milk that you start with, like a baby, okay? That get milk from what? Not from Gerbil, not from Similac, from the mama's breast, man. Okay? Once the baby get off the breast milk, it go to what? It go to eating real food, man. This is the only way you're going to get wisdom and knowledge, man. Okay? This is the only way you're going to get it, man. You start from the milk, and then you go to the meat, man. Neither have I, Job 23 and 12, neither have I gone back from the commandments of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food, man. Do you hear this? This is what the Lord say, man. Jeremiah 3 and 14. It reads, Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord Yahweh, for I am married unto you. Who? You northern and southern kingdom, you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. And I will take you, one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding, man. Wisdom and understanding is going to be the stability of your times, man. Nothing else, man. This spiritual food, man, that perceiveth out of Yahweh Shai mouth, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 3. And you gotta understand, man, you gotta eat this, you you gotta eat this roll, man. This is Ezekiel 3 and 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. Hey, when you first come into the truth, it's a beautiful thing, man, to hear, right? But also it get bitter too, man, because your family don't want to listen to you. They think you're in some occult. They don't want to cleave to the word, right? Then the Lord started separating the wicked from around you, right? The unbelievers, which is cool. It's cool, but it's part of the sweet and the bitter. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. You got to eat this roll, man. Hey, he told he told Ezekiel and John the same thing, man. This is John. This is Revelation 10 and 8, and it reads, "And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth." It's go and take the little book, man. This is just but a little knowledge for us to get salvation, man. Okay, this little book is just enough for us to get salvation, man. Okay, this is just enough for us to receive mercy from Yahweh Shema Shai, man. It say, and I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, man. What did Job say? I esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food, man. Job ate it up, man. Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. Hey, the bitter is North America gonna be destroyed. Okay. Hey, but at the same time, it's sweet, man, because we tired of being here. Okay. Captives of exile hasten the day to be loose, man. Okay? But the bit is, you know, 2/3 gonna be destroyed. Your family that don't accept this truth, they're gonna be destroyed. Okay? They're gonna be destroyed, man. Hey, your woman probably leave you, right? Your family gonna leave you. You're gonna be alone in this truth. As far as I'm talking about you being alone, but you got the Akim, you got the Akim, right? The brotherhood. So you ain't alone, but in your walk, right? Every man got his own salvation with fear and trembling. So you walking alone, okay? Hey, but it's sweet because you know if you endure to the end, Lord's willing, you get salvation, man. Hey, and even if you gotta die doing the work, man, you die doing a good thing, man. Guess what? You're gonna be raised back up, as the Lord say, man. Okay? So it's sweet and bitter, man. Overall, it's sweet, man. Hey, cause once you learn this truth, you don't care, man. The bitter just go away, man, because you don't care, man. We ready to get out of here, man. The Lord say, hasten is coming, man. Okay, it said, now went to the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out the book of the Lord, man. Not one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, man. This is our book, man. This is our heritage. This is our inheritance, man. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. Hey, because of the prophecies, man. You seeing the prophecies playing out, and people gonna be destroyed, man. And we are compassionate people. But guess what? The Lord say, don't worry about how the wicked gonna be destroyed, man. Worry about how the righteous shall be saved. This is Matthew chapter 11 and 28. It reads, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. This in the red. Who is this? This Yahushua, who you ignorant, dumb people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, man. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Let's get a precept to that. Ecclesiastes 51 and 26. Put your neck under the yoke and let your soul receive instruction. She is hard at hand to find. She is hard at hand to find. Why? Because of this, man. Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin, man. Hey, so if you bugged out of your damn mind, you ain't gonna get this truth, man. This is reserved for the elect, man. That's it. This ain't for you, man. This is hey man, this is our benefits, man. These scriptures is our welfare benefits, man. This is Proverbs 30. I'm gonna start at verse 7. It reads, two things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. What food is this, man? This spiritual food, man. A man can't, hey, Yahweh said a man can't live by bread alone. So you know this ain't talking about no damn literal food, man. This is spiritual food, man. Okay? This is spiritual food, man. Let me see. And we got to eat this roll, man. The only way you're going to get salvation, the only way you're going to get the mercy of Yahweh Shem Shai, you gotta eat this roll, man. And do what? Go speak to the house of Israel, man. This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. And if you don't eat this roll, man, if you don't, then you can look forward to this. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it, man. In that day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint for thirst, man. And they ain't gonna find it. They ain't gonna find it, man. Watch this. This is Micah chapter 3 and verse 7. Then shall the seers be ashamed. Matter of fact, read 6. Therefore, a night shall be unto you that ye shall not have a vision. When in Jacob's trouble, man. And it shall be dark unto you that ye shall not divine. And the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yeah, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. Okay? And that day, you ain't gonna bathe nothing, man. Watch this. Here go another one. Ezekiel chapter 7 and 26. It reads, Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priests and counsel from the ancients. Ain't gonna be no word, man. Ain't gonna be no more word, man. You ain't gonna get nothing, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 24. The Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, Go, shut thyself within thy house. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee and shall bind thee with them. And thou shalt not go out among them, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. So the Lord gonna shut the mouth of the prophets, man. But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, who? 2/3. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh power, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. So to the ones that's supposed to get it and going to get it, which is the elect, they're going to get it. 2/3 will not get it, and they're going to be shut up, man. Okay? Why? Because you forsake the Lord, man. Let me see. This is Second Ezra's 2 and verse 28. It reads, no, Second Ezra's 2 and 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance, man. Why? Because they ate all the spiritual food up, man. While it was time, man. They ate. And they ate good, man. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. So, in the time of Jacob trouble, man, when all hell is out here breaking loose, the elect gonna be covered, man. Okay, they're gonna be sealed, man. This is Adam not Revelation 21 and 6. And he said unto me, It is done. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give it to him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. I read that same thing in Revelation 22 and 17. Freely, man. Okay? Freely, man. Which lead me to this, man. Isaiah. It was Isaiah 12 and 3. It reads. Let's read one. And in that day thou shalt say, O Yahweh, I will praise thee. It say, though thou was angry with me, thy anger is turned away, and thou comfortest me. Behold, power is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Yahweh is my strength and my song. He also is become my salvation. Therefore, with joy shall ye draw water out of the wells of salvation, man. Who's the wells of salvation? Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, man. Therefore, with joy shall ye draw water out of the wells of salvation, man. And in that day shall ye say, praise the Lord Yahweh, call upon his name, declaring his doings among the people. Make mention that his name is exalted, man. This is about the name of the Lord, man. This is about the name of his son. This is about the name of the Father and the Son, man. What does Proverbs 30 and 4 say? What is my name and what is my son's name? If guys can tell, man. When you read in 1 John chapter 3 and 23, it reads this. And this is his commandment, that we should believe on the name of his son, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, and love one another as he gave us commandment, man. This is about the name of Yahweh Shah, man. Okay? And you take the same thing in Exodus. Now, let me pull that. Exodus 23 and 21. It reads, beware of him and obey his voice. Who? Yahweh Shah. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shah, man? Okay? Plain, man. Oh, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shah, Barakatah. Shalom, brother. Shalom. Hey, shalom, everybody on the comment board. This is Adam Nana, Matthew 25 and 29. For unto everyone that have shall be given, come, and he shall have abundance. But from him that have not, it shall be taken away even that which he have. Adam Nana again, Ephesians 2 and 8. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of power, right? Romans 1 and 11 from Adam Nana. For I long to see you, that I may impart unto you some spiritual gift, to the end ye may be able, to the end ye may be established, man. Established in what? It's sound doctrine, man. It tell you that. Matter of fact, this is Colossians 2 and 7. Read 6. Colossians 2 and 6. As ye have therefore received Hamashiach Yahushua the Lord, so walk ye in him, rooted and built up in him, and established in the faith, man, as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving, man. Okay? Rooted and built up, man. That's only one way, man, and that's this spiritual food. And I got to read this again. Psalm 69 and 22. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. So David said, Lord, them 2/3 niggas, let it become a trap to them, man. That's why 2/3 can't get it, man. That's why all they do is scoff, man. That's why all they do is scoff right now. Why? Because they can't get it, man. Listen to this. Isaiah 28:7. And it reads, but they also have erred through wine. What wine? Philosophies. And through strong drink. What strong drink? Philosophies. It say, but they also have erred through wine and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. It keep talking about strong drink, man. These philosophies. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean, man. That's why David say, let their table become a snare, man, to them. And that shall have been for their welfare, let it become a trap, man. I'm talking right here is strong drink, man. Strong drink. It said they err in vision, they stumble in judgment. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean, man. Okay? Now, when you go to Isaiah 29:9, let's see what the strong drinking wine talking about. Isaiah 29:9. Stay yourselves in wonder, cry ye out and cry. That's what the Lord said, Isaiah 58, man. Cry loud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions. Stay yourselves in wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. What is it talking about? Colossians 2:8. Let's read it. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach, man. You're following the ways of these theological seminaries, and you're lying and destroying our people, and you're flaying the skin off their bones, man. Okay? That's what you're doing, man. And the Lord say, all you congregation that's following behind these demonic pastors, you're going to die grievous deaths, and you're going to die by sword and famine. Why? Because you're following these devils. Titus 1:14. Not giving heed to Jewish fables. You people love to hear lies. Isaiah 30:10. You love to hear lies, man. Not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth, man. This is Mark chapter 7 and 6, man. It reads, he answered and said unto them, well have Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites. Why? Because you say you love the Lord, man. And what the scriptures say? They say they love me with their mouth, but their heart is far from me. Your mind is far from the Lord, man. It said, well have Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites, as is written, the people honor me with their lips, but their heart, your mind, is far from me. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men, man. For laying aside the commandments of God, ye hold the traditions of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things you do. And he said unto them, full well you reject the commandments of God, that you may keep your own traditions, man. And that's why you 2/3 are gonna be destroyed following this pagan ass holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year and St. Patrick's Day and Labor Day and in the 4th of July. Okay, what the hell were we having on the 4th of July, man? In slavery. And on July the 4th of 1776, we was in slavery, man. Why is you niggas pulling out grills on the 4th of July, man? When you was in slavery, man. And none of these constitutions, none of these laws is for you jakes, man. That is for the Idumeans, man. But this is about what? Spiritual food, man. Study to show thyself approved, man. And how do you do that? I just read Ezekiel 3:1-3, man. Revelation 10, 8 through 10, man. You got to eat this roll, man. Eating this roll is our spiritual food, man. Got to read this again. Job 23 and 12, man. You people ain't letting you people ain't, well, we know the hopefully elect gonna be sealed, but 2/3 is gonna bug out. It said, neither have I gone back from the commandments of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food. Psalm 119, 104, man. Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Okay? We hate every false way, man. And the time is at hand, man. When the Lord is going to destroy this place, and if you don't have on the whole armor of the Lord, you're going to be destroyed. Proverbs 8 and 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me, man. Okay? This is and the Lord keep telling you over and over and over. Joel 2 and 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord Yahweh your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed, man. You have no reason to be ashamed. Isaiah 45 and 17 reads, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded world without end, man. We don't got no reason to be ashamed, man. The Lord is coming back to redeem you, man. And this is another verse about the spiritual food, man. This is Proverbs 27 and 27. It say, and thou shalt have goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, man, and for the maintenance for thy maidens. Who's the maidens? Your women, man. Isaiah 4 and 1. Okay? When all hell break loose, guess what? These women gonna be well, man. Looking for spiritual men. As the scriptures say, as the scriptures say, let's read that. What the second Ezra 15 and the second Ezra 16. Let me see. Yeah, second Ezra 16 and 33 reads, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegroom. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Now it say, hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. The Lord say, you servants of the Lord. Who the servants? Israelites. Leviticus 25 and 55 tell you that the Israelites are his servants. So you so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, understand this, man. Okay, read again. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. When? Take of trouble. World War III. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Over there, well, over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat, in the valley of Yahweh Shabbat. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, now it's one more. I'm going to get in Isaiah. And this talking to you so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, first and foremost. Then the heathen nations, man. Your men gonna be gone. This is Isaiah 3 and 26. Listen to this. Talking to you women. Verse 25 say, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty men in the war. And her gate shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. Who? You proud ass women, man. The Lord got something for you. Yo, you proud women right now, walking with your head up in the air, right? Yeah. Your men gonna be gone that day. And who you gonna run to? Right here, Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, not any man, a spiritual man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, or you gonna be ready to put dresses on in that day, faithfully. Only let us be called by thy name. Who name? That one man name. Those 7 women gonna cleave to. And the number 7 mean completion. And just like Solomon had 700 wives in the kingdom, we're gonna have many wives, man. And that's scripture. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. You're gonna cook the food. Ain't gonna be no more going out to restaurant. None of that, man. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. What reproach? Getting raped, getting caught up, thrown in concentration camp. What the scripture say? Silly women, captive women, silly women led away. Oh, it say silly women led away captive, man. Okay? Silly women gonna be led away captive, man. Thrown in concentration camps. Right? You're gonna be getting raped by these different guys. It's gonna be all hell out here, and you're gonna be needing that covering. And I'm reading this scripture right here to link with your husband's gonna be going to wars, right? So it say in that day. So when you go back to Proverbs 27:27, it says this: and thou shalt have goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the food, it's a and for the maintenance for thy maidens. Maidens mean multiple women, man. Okay? So this Proverbs 27:27. So we're gonna have the elect man gonna have enough food for him and his household and his maidens, man. Meaning those 7 women that's gonna cleave to that one man. Okay? And the reason I'm going into this, because all this linked together, man. This spiritual food, because a man is going to be a hiding place, man. This is let's read this, Isaiah 32. You women, you think brother be getting on you for no reason, man. I'm telling you, man. In that day, you're gonna be humble, man. Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. What wind, man? Let's read it. Let's see what wind. Jeremiah 51 and 1, man. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, North America, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. It's talking about the missiles, man. Okay? It's talking about the missiles that's going to hit North America, man. So, back in Isaiah 32, in verse 2, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest. Covert meaning a covering, a hiding place. As rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. Yeah, they're going to listen in that day, man, because they're going to be looking for that covering, that hedge, that protection that's coming from the elect men of the Lord, man. Okay? All this linked together, man, for the men. That's why we must eat this spiritual food now, man. Okay? Because you're gonna have to protect these women, man. Lord willing, whoever become the elect man, you gonna have to cover these women, man. Okay? Because they don't know what to do, man. They're gonna run looking for a real spiritual man. This ain't talking about no any man. Because as the scripture tell you, I'm gonna close with this. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him. And most of these men gonna be gone drafted in the war, man. And they're gonna die horrible, grievous deaths, man. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of power, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, Yet he himself is judge of no man. Only spiritual man gonna be left out here. That's gonna be it. And you women, you proud ass women today, you want to cleave to those men. Okay? You want to cleave. The one that the Lord has set up to cleave to those men, they're gonna cleave, man. That's why we must eat this spiritual food now, man. Because we gotta. Nobody knows who they are or who gonna get saved. But the Lord say, do the work of an evangelist, man, and make full proof of thy ministry, man. Why? So you can, Lord willing, hopefully through the mercies of Yahweh, obtain salvation, man. And then you gotta cover the women. And the Lord gonna give his men spiritual power, man. And so with that, gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rikah Quarash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the argument, pushing this truth and believing this truth, to the four winds of the earth, the entire world, working out the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwaf who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. Hey, Lord, want to edifying. Until next time, shalom. Hey, the water sister. Yahweh Shema Shabbat Hashem Kwakadash Brakatham. Hey, shalom, everybody on the comment board. Shalom for tuning in. Just for close out, let me see if I missed any precepts. Oh, this is from Adon, Tazia 1, 2nd Ezra 9 and 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which none have abused my ways, con. I meant to bring this out too, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Right, I'm going to read that too, the water for that. I'm going to read verse 10. I want it. 2nd Ezra 9 and 10. It says, for such as in the light have received benefits and have not known me. That's what I meant to get to link with Psalm 68 and 19, man. It said what? The Lord loaded us daily with benefits, man. Daily. He loaded us daily with benefits, man. Okay. But those that have received the benefits of the Idumeans, right? They took the covering of Egypt, they're gonna be destroyed, man. Because those are the wrong benefits, man. Our welfare benefits is this truth, man. That's it. Okay? Ate the water for that. They reminded me to bring out that precept, Bob. The water for that. 2nd Ezra 9 and 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Why? Because their benefits come from Yahweh. Their benefits come from Esau Edom, man. Okay? Their benefits come from the Idumeans, man. But our benefits come from the Lord, man. Read it again. Psalm 68 and 19. Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the power of our salvation, man. Okay, King David said in 69 and 22, let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap, man. Okay, our welfare benefits is from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, man. There's no other way, man. It tell you that in John 10 and 1, man. Any man that try to climb up another way, he's gonna be destroyed, man. Matter of fact, let me close with that. This is John 10 and 1. It reads, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same as a thief and a robber, man. Matter of fact, Matthew 7 and 14. 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, right? For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that findeth it. So if you try to come in some other way, man, think you're gonna get the benefits from Esau Edom and get the kingdom of salvation, you done lost your mind, man. You don't come back on the second round. Matter of fact, see, the spirit and turned me back up. Luke 6 and 21 reads, blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you and when they shall separate you from their company. We don't care, man. Separate. The Lord say, be unequally yoked together with unbelievers anyway. And shall reproach you and cast your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. And this is the one I want right here. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your constellation, man. Okay? So all you that's getting money on the left-hand side, man, you're chasing Esau's bag, you're getting benefits from the devil, you're gonna be destroyed, man. Because there's only one way, and that's the straight gate, man. And the Lord tell you in the prayer, man. Okay? The Lord's prayer, man. He give us our daily bread, man. Hey, do you not just hear what I read, man, in Psalm 68 and 19? He loadeth us daily with benefits. It didn't say benefit. It say benefits with S, man. With an S. Okay? He give us our daily breads, man. Anything more than that, man, you being wicked as hell. Hey, so till next time, shalom. The water for everybody tuning in.